Hey everybody, it's me, Plush Production Studios here, and today I'm gonna be talking about for the Q&A thing from the aftermath of Season 1 and, of course, of Season 2, or the beginning of Season 2. So pretty much, that's simple. If you haven't watched Season 1, I recommend watching it, because it's kind of helps bit a feel of the whole thing that leads into the Season 1's finale. During the here's a bit of a fortunate thing, but during the Season 1's finale, I was supposed to be moving by the time a bunch of stuff happened, so I had to improvise, like, do a bunch of altered scenes. Some character were supposed to be in the series. Like the characters are coming back. Like I think that one teddy bear character, I forgot their name. I think it was, like, I don't know, Francis, I guess, was supposed to come back, but I never thought of it. So pretty much they're like a one-off character, but that was cut, and then probably the other ones were cut as well, like Robin Jr., the Golden Dolphin character, and the other one I forgot. And then I had to alter the scenes of the finale. It was part 1 and 2 were fine, but part 3 was gonna be a combined thing of 3 and 4, but it was like 22 or 23 minutes long, and I couldn't upload it on this app. So unfortunately, I had to cut it down into 2 parts of part 3 and part 4, and that's how it happened. And unfortunately, we were supposed to move on by the time I finished season 3 and 4, but it got unfortunately delayed and it got canceled. Plus, we couldn't afford the house. So, but the good news is we got another year, so we can. So let me talk about season 2. Season 2 is gonna be better than season 1. I'll put a lot of effort into the stories. And yes, there will be other characters that actually will come back to the show, but they may or may not be killed off later on in the series. Like I said, it takes a lot of time to develop a series in the show itself for the thing of finale wise. Like I said, it takes time. And the question is when I'm going to continue the show. If season 2 does well, I could do a season 3, but the problem is that's unless I move out into another house to get free time, and then I can probably plan for season 3, but that's going to be a longer one. That'll at least have 25 episodes by the time I finish the series, and I don't know if any other character will be introduced later on, but it will or will not happen at some point. I will post the questions on the link in the description, and y'all have to answer these simple, good questions, not bad questions or anything, or rude questions or anything like that. Like I said, I just want to make sure that I get this thing done. Also, another thing is am I going to continue on after season 2 and 3? The answer is no. Answer is yes or no. Unless season 2 and 3 do well, then maybe I would do season 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and maybe 10. Pretty much getting things done, simple as that. And I already know that there's more characters I haven't introduced yet that might be coming up in the near future. Like I said, it takes time to introduce characters one by one, or multiple characters that had to be introduced. Like I said, there's so many other characters that have not been seen before, and of course the Plush characters, and plus the FNAF Plush characters that have not been seen yet in season 1. There's actually 2 characters I was once going to introduce by the end of the series. Of course, that would be Circus Baby and the others. Like Funtime Foxy, Lolbit, and the other guy, but unfortunately, that was cut because I was working so damn hard on it. And unfortunately, I don't have a Funtime Freddy plush or the other characters, so pretty much I might have to start busting my butt and getting as much stuff as I can by the end of the week. And yes, it takes a long time to record videos on this phone. That's it, and goodbye.